Hey, do the coach a favor. Sign up for the Karl DeMasi Sports Report YouTube channel.
And welcome back to the Karl DeMasi Sports Report right here, live on the Coach's Corner Sports Network. Hey, brainchild this morning. I didn't know if this man got home too late last night, but I'm just telling you right now, it's the biggest victory last night in Savannah, Georgia football, besides Savannah Christian beating Warren County, teams that weren't supposed to win. They come up and they win. Jenkins goes to Dutchtown, and I'm pretty sure if I got this right, trying to research all this, they jump out, take a lead. They wound up winning 28-27 to move to the Elite Eight in Class 5A, which we know there's been a lot of scuttlebutt about a couple of numbers they should have been 4A, but we're not going to go there. We know that they played, hold it. Hold on, Coach. My screen just fell down. Okay, let me just push it away so it does not. There we go. Hold it. Okay, there we go. Just knocked my camera over. Yeah, the wind took my screen because the sun usually comes in, as you can see, kills me. But anyway, let me go back. And it's been noted that they played one of the toughest schedules in the state of Georgia, if not the toughest in the state of Georgia. But joining me now on the Coach's Corner hot seat, he's been a hot seat for a long time, wherever he's been. He's like the horse whisperer. He's the football program whisperer. Brings him back from nowhere, and that's, of course, a good friend of mine, HV Jenkins High School head coach, Tony Welch. What's up, Coach?
Good morning. Good morning, Coach. How you doing?
Hey, talking about things that happened here in Savannah, Georgia, about sports, and what you did last night, nobody expected, Coach.
Well, Coach, they like I said, we build programs. We play tough early for the kids to understand. Once we get into the third season, as I always call it, that we go in 0-0. So we've improved from our non-region to our region, and now to the state playoff. And our guys understand, and I think it really hit them last night when they knew that we had an opportunity to win, and we came out on top. And it was just a great feeling for not only my coaches and my players and the principal administration staff, but for alumni of Jenkins and the city of Savannah. Like I said, we're playing good football right now, and they're bought in, and they're leaving it on the field, and for that, we're a blessed team.
Well, Coach, I mean, do I got this right? You guys jumped out to a 14-0 lead, or a 13-0 lead?
Well, we went up 14-0. We had the first two drives were 75 and 68 yards, and they were on 247 Sports that we only run the ball, we don't pass the ball. Well, if you know me, that's what I do. We run the ball, and we control the clock. We play good defense, and we will put it in the air every now and then. That's just to keep you honest. But it's funny, Coach, that I always tell people this game is really simple. Whoever blocks the best and tackles the best usually have an opportunity to win. And we've been doing a pretty good job of that the last 5 or 6 weeks.
Well, I caught you early in the season against Bluffton, and the talent was there, and you pulled out a great win there. So when you got into the close game, and you guys have been in close games, like I said, that Bluffton game was a close game. How did you guys react to it? What strategies were implanted to make sure that the kids could hang on to this unbelievable win? If you could ask everybody or anybody in the state.
I think one thing, Coach, is that we do, and we've been doing it now for probably 18 weeks. We do what we call 1,200 yards on Monday. And Monday is usually our film day, our walkthrough day. Well, before we do anything, we run 1,200 yards. And the kids think it's for punishment, but it isn't. It's for us in the fourth quarter. If we're just as talented, our teams are just as talented as us, then we need to be in better shape. And it's paying off. Not only that, because it's giving them a sense of ownership of, look, my mind is strong, but I'm a conditioned athlete, and they're bought in. They're totally bought in. We got guys that we've moved around that play multiple spots, but the most of all is that we have a team atmosphere, and I said always, Coach, and you know exactly what I'm talking about. When you have a team of guys, and I think this has been my calling for years, is that some of our kids, yeah, they want to win. They play hard to win. They want to go to the next level. But I think our thing is the most thing that get it from my kids, and this is everywhere I've been, is that they don't want to disappoint Coach Welch. And for that reason, they lay it on the line every day. And for that, I'm proud and I'm blessed that I'm in that situation.
All right, so you talked about everybody knows that Jenkins High School is going to run the ball, but you will throw the ball. I can tell you, I know Coach Welch very much. Don't expect him to do the usual.
Right.
So, but when you knew you were going to play this team, what specific challenges did you anticipate playing Dutchtown?
Well, they've always been down over the last probably 6 or 7 games. They've been behind, but they never stopped playing, And out of those 6 or 7 games, they've come back and won 5 of them. So we knew going into halftime that, we may get up, but they're definitely going to play the whole time. They're going to play 4 quarters. They got a lot of numbers, a lot of kids, great facility. They got everything in one place. Their elementary school, the middle school, high school. We dressed in the auxiliary gymnasium, which looks like our gym. So our kids, but we just knew that we were going to have to play 4 quarters, and that's what happened. We had to play all 4.
Nice. And if just tuning in, I got a special guest on. Wasn't on the promo. Head coach from HV Jenkins High School, Tony Welch, Anthony Welch on the screen. But they had a great win last night, 28-27 against Dutchtown. All right, so in terms of player performance, and I know you're like me, you just, it's a team game, but who stood out during the game and what were the contributions? Anybody stand out that really stood up that people would like to know about?
Coach, we were so well rounded last night that is unbelievable. Lorenzo Cohen at DN had 3 sacks, but Jeremiah James, who's our athlete, he had 2.5 sacks, had a rushing touchdown, and we had 3 different backs to score, and Lorenzo blocked the extra point that would have tied it up, and they kicked off. We got the ball with 4 minutes left, and we brought in our heavy set formation, which we put our middle linebackers, Sylvester Harris and Brandon Baxter in the backfield with Ryan Scott. And Coach, we ran the ball, and it was 4th and 4 with 1:29 left, and I called timeout, and I hold my coaches up. I said, "Hey, Coach, do we punt it or do we go for it?" And they said, "Coach, you always been a gunslinger. Let's go." And Coach Green was my DC. He said, "Coach, we got you, whatever it turns out." So we ran a full house formation with 46 power, and Brandon Baxter broke for 15 yards. It was 1:15 left, and we ran the clock out. Defense played phenomenal the last 2 weeks. Our corners, young corners that are undersized, Caden Jones and Todd Rhodes, but they play unbelievable. So it was a team effort because our offensive line controlled the game, and that's with Cameron Thompson, Bryce Anderson, Deshaun Green, Johnny Sheffield, and Josiah Boatwright. And Coach, we're only losing one of those guys. Only one of them is a senior, and
Wow.
so we're elated. We got back late, as you know. We probably pulled in the Jenkins about 3:30, so that means coaches, you're gonna get home about 4:30. So
Yeah.
but we're proud, and I'm happy for the guys because we've got guys that bought in from being there since I've been there, and we're just excited about advancing and representing Savannah in a positive way.
Now, like I said, I know your career because we've always talked and been close, talked things. Memorial, you helped with that program. Savannah High, you helped with that program. Claxton, you went home for a couple of years. But did you foresee this talent and this ability at Jenkins when you said, "I want to be the coach there"?
Well, Coach, it was like when I was at Savannah High, and there's no disrespect to Jenkins, they shouldn't have beat us then, So, and that's when both of them went to the Sweet 16. And then the year after when I left, it was another situation. But Coach, we have numbers. We have kids that buy in. We don't have all of the top athletes, but we got good athletes that buy into what we're teaching and are really, really being about the program and not being about the individual.
That's what it's all about. That's what you've always preached, and I can vouch for that. So, all right, Cartersville. I think it's another 300-mile drive for the Warriors next Friday. You get to practice on Thanksgiving Day. So what is Cartersville? What challenges are they going to bring to you? And I know you don't want to give us any bulletin board material. So just what should we anticipate coming from Cartersville?
Well, Coach, they've been a top team for a while. They're going to come in. They're going to run the RPO stuff. They want to throw it, and we have no problem with it because we played against teams that throw it and run it. But, Coach, this is one of the things when we talk about scheduling. I schedule for a purpose, and the teams that we've played in the playoffs, no disrespect to them, but we've seen teams that's just as good or better. And so now we're in these matches, and it's like if you play like a Carrollton, we've seen Carrollton. If you play like a Coffee, we've seen Coffee. If you play like a BC, we've seen BC. So they have helped us. They have helped us to get our kids ready mentally and get things going. And it's a great challenge. They're number 1 seed. We're number 4 seed. But we're on the road. We're going to be in the yellow cheese buses again. We're not chartering anything because a lot of time when we charter, it's like we're on vacation. This is not a vacation. It's a business trip. It'll be a great challenge, but our kids will be up to it. Our coaching staff and our administrative staff are supporting us 100%.
Yeah, it's just like good old Irk Russell. We take the yellow school bus wherever we're going. So, you're going to be on the road again. And like you said, you have experience because you guys have been traveling all over the state. So, once again, I know I was excited when I saw that score, and it's just something to be proud of if you're from Savannah, Georgia, and you coach in the public schools here because nobody gives the public schools any kind of love. You know that.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We're just we represent them, Coach. Our district office supports us. Our board supports us. And we just want to make a good showing. We want to make sure that they know Savannah is not only a basketball school, but it's a football school as well.
Yeah, I got you. Jenkins High School, the round ball, when Bakari Bryant was there and everything else. But you're making waves with the football too, Coach. Hey, great job, and I love watching what you're doing wherever you've been. Just keep it up, and let's make it happen on Durant Avenue again.
Thank you, Coach, and thank you for having me on.
Anytime, Coach. Hey, get a little rest now, and then get into it tomorrow.
Yeah, I wish I could say that, but I'm watching film now. So
I know it doesn't stop. It doesn't stop. All right, good luck, and once again, congratulations.
All right, thank you.
Once again, just a great story. Jenkins, their season, okay, so you went non-region, then you go region. One of the toughest schedules in the state, if not the toughest, has been coined by a lot of football authorities here in the state. Georgia High School Football Daily, Georgia Public Broadcasting Sports with John Nelson. You got to understand, the man played the teams. He knows what he's talking about. So whatever they see now in the playoffs, they've already seen before. You got to love it. Great job by Tony Welch and the crew over there on Durant Avenue. I'm excited about it. We got 5 teams still playing, okay? And don't forget today at 12 o'clock at Charleston Southern, Bethesda and Antoine Turner, another great coach, another guy that believes in this program that's been there for 20 years, goes for a state title at 12 o'clock against Williamsburg Academy. All right, so we're approaching the hour and 30 mark here. All right, I know Mr. Lawrence Bennett would love for me to go another half an hour. I don't know if I could stretch it out far, but we do have a comment. This young man's always listening. Great supporter. Coach T, one of the best. And that's, of course, we're talking to Mark Sussman, Memorial Day School legend, AD, you name it, ticket taker, floor sweeper. He does it. But he had Tony Welch at Memorial Day School coaching for him way back when. He knew that he was something special. Thanks for checking in there, Coach Sussman, the big guy. The big matador. Okay, so I'll be back. Wrap this up with 3 out the door. You're watching the Karl DeMasi Sports Report right here on the Coach's Corner Sports Network. You got to love it. I'm loving it.
Hey, sports fans, looking for the ultimate sports and entertainment destination in Savannah, Georgia? Look no further than Coach's Corner. At Coach's Corner, you'll find everything you need for a great time, including TVs everywhere so you can catch all the latest sporting events, an outdoor seating area, perfect for enjoying a drink or a meal on a warm day, a wide array of drink options from beers to cocktails, a comprehensive sports schedule so you can cheer on your favorite teams year-round, prompt service even when it's crowded, a fun and lively atmosphere perfect for letting loose with your friends, and of course, delicious food, from famous chicken wings, hamburgers, to delectable calzones and pizzas. Coach's Corner menu is sure to satisfy your cravings. In addition to all this, Coach's Corner also features an upgraded sound garden. Now, more seats, more bars, and an upgraded sound system. It's the perfect spot for hundreds of fans to gather and enjoy the latest local bands, tribute acts, and rising stars. So what are you waiting for? Join us at Coach's Corner for the ultimate sports, music, and culinary experience. Coach's Corner can't wait to see you soon. Remember, Coach's Corner is located at 3016 Victory Drive, right in Thunderbolt.